Okay, everybody, welcome to tonight's training call, and I'd just like to welcome everybody and say good evening. Tonight's call, as you know, is going to be recorded. We're also going to be posting into our secret group exactly what you need to know. So I want you just to jot down a few notes, but what I really want you to do is listen. I want you to take it in. I want you to stop doing anything else that you're doing right now. The dishes can wait, you guys. The kids need to find something else to do. Turn off your Facebook, because what you hear tonight may be the call that truly changes the course of your life forever. How cool is that? So for those of you who may be new to our team, or maybe not even on the team, my name is Angela Dommett, and a good friend of mine, Trudy Arnett, introduced me to Tim Edwards less than a year ago, and I have not looked back since. It actually has been almost magical. You know, the first thing I said to Tim when I got to know his mission and who he was, I've gotten to where I am right now, Tim, which is actually broke, a little unsatisfied, to say the least, with my experience of trying to help myself and others win in this industry of network marketing, which, by the way, is an amazing industry. But I've gotten to where I am right now doing it my way. I said, Tim, it's time to change that. I'm your student. I'm coachable. I will do whatever it takes to win and become a millionaire in this industry. You guys, that was my mindset when I got started with Tim, and it has made all the difference in the world. Now, how many of you on this call tonight realize that everyone comes into the industry and onto this team with their own doubts, their own personal challenges, or perhaps previous success to a degree, but maybe failures in the industry? You know, we've all had to start somewhere. Tim did once, I did, everyone does. How many of you are feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, intimidated as you watch people around you be successful, or brand new and unsure as to what to do next? Or perhaps some of you are on your way to making great choices in what you do on a daily basis, but you're often faced with unexpected challenges and you want to know how to stay on top of your game. You guys, a great part of what we have our hands on here is that each one of you are totally capable of becoming the leader that you're meant to be. Understand, you guys, leaders are not born, they're actually made. It doesn't just happen automatically. It's going to be something you'll develop with a series of 3 simple steps to start moving you in the exact direction that you need to go. So now, at this point in the training, you guys, I'm sure all of you should be on the edge of your seats to learn what to do, right? And I want to clear things up completely for you tonight so you can take away the uncertainty that you might be experiencing. Can I do this? Yes, you can, absolutely. If you've already been following the system, for those of you, I want to reaffirm that you are on the right path. Exactly how you got to where you are right now, I want to help you understand the importance of continuing down that road so that you will truly be able to find the success you're looking for with this team and this opportunity. Remember, you guys, each one of you is the leader you're actually looking for. So let's get started. Number 1, engagement. You've heard it said over and over again. What you need to do is get on the masterminds, get on the trainings. And I don't mean just get on, but engage. So what does that mean? Well, it means devoting 30 minutes 4 times a week with no distractions at all. You need to be there live. Some of you are on there hanging back and only partially plugging in. You show up inconsistently, and when you do show up, nobody knows you're there. You know, you're having challenges, but you're not speaking up. You're not putting them in the comment box. You're not allowing Tim to mentor and guide you as these things become apparent to you. You guys, you need to get on the chat, on the mastermind trainings, and get things clarified. Mike is our amazing moderator, and he'll be sure that Tim gets the success story or the challenge or the need for clarification on the mastermind. So you guys, this is what you need in order to learn and grow, and it's critical. There's no holding back anymore. And it doesn't matter how big or small the success is. It might even be, I did my visualizations today, or maybe you did them every day this week. That is a success. It might be, I'm scared to death to talk to my friends. What do I do to get over that fear? You guys, that's a challenge that must be attended to before you can move forward. See, where can you find a safer, more supportive, and experienced environment than on the mastermind where you can learn from a master, Tim Edwards, and grow yourself as you grow your business? So you guys understand one can't happen without the other. You must grow yourself. And you're in total control of the outcome of this opportunity. So you can become the leader you're looking for. You don't want to let the not showing up stop you from achieving success. You don't want to be the person, you guys, 3 to 4 years from now who looks back at this moment and looks at others who have engaged and watched them enjoy the fruits of their labor, the freedom to truly live life. Now, another important piece of engagement is that everybody needs to be posting success stories in the secret group. You need to congratulate people. Be sure to welcome the new ones that you enroll on your team. This is critical that they feel the support of our team when they first come on board. That is another place where you must show up. It's going to build collective energy of the team, which is important for each one of us. So every day, go into the secret group and post a success. I don't care how small, make a comment on someone else's success. Remember, the successes you have are yours. For example, you might even just say, I did my visualizations before I went to work. I sent in my first star report. You guys, these are all successes. You see, it's these baby steps that are going to turn into a big thing for you. There are a million little pieces of the puzzle, and following the system that's laid out here will help you build on what you need to get it going. You know, you're going to become a leader as you do these little things. And it's not about becoming a Tara or a Mindy or a Mike. It's the little baby steps that turn into the big thing. So that's the first thing, you guys, engagement. And it will change everything about what happens from that moment on. The second thing is everybody on this call, everybody that's on our team, it doesn't matter if you're new, whether you've been in for 5 months, you need to start doing a star report. It really doesn't matter who you are. Brand new, keener, you've been sitting back watching for 5 months. You guys, accountability and changing your daily habits and becoming consistent is absolutely imperative to you becoming the leader that you are. So everything you need to know about the STAR report is actually found in the file menu in the secret group. And I want you to keep it simple to begin with for those of you that are new to the STAR report. For example, S means show up. Tonight you've listened to the training, so that's a 1 point for show up, which is the S. That's a real easy check mark, you guys, on that STAR report. And then just by getting into a little bit of action, for some of you that are new or maybe a little frightened about what to do, just little things like forming the habit of sending it daily is another point. You send it either to your sponsor, your team leader, your mentor, someone who's going to be able to watch you grow and help you be accountable. Send in anything you do. Just get into action and start to engage. It's so, so important. You guys, and it seems simple enough, but it will actually take a real conscious decision to do it consistently. It needs to be a priority. You guys, don't be a watcher. If you're not doing a STAR report, maybe you don't even know what that is because you're so new. I want you to get on the training and do the report. If all you do is send 2 messages a day and post a couple of successes on the secret group, you already have check marks in your STAR report. I have people, you guys, that started sending a STAR report, and the report would read something like this: S1, T0, A0, R1. And they just kept sending it. And it was just a matter of time when they began to send messages to somebody. Now their STAR reports read more like S1, T15, A1, R3. Can you see how easy it is to recognize where the growth is? So you guys, don't sit back and watch others go forward. Okay, this is up to you to take the steps. Don't get overwhelmed. Just dig in and start taking action. Step up and do what you can to get started and show up. Even just with starting by, giving out 2 messages a day, you guys, using the script that we have, sending out a Facebook message. You understand that it takes 30 seconds to do that? if that. Can you imagine how much you could get done if you sat down and really thought about it? But wherever you're at, do that. Even if it's 2 a day, do that for a week, then build up to 3. Because you see, once you start to learn. You start to get excited. You start to see things happen. You start to make changes. This is the key, you guys. You have to become somebody different if you want something different. You can't learn by just guessing what you're doing. Don't be overwhelmed by what you've been faced with up until now. The system right now is actually finished. It's ready. And there's true clarity on the steps that we're going to follow. Now, up until now, we may not have truly, had that all in place for some of you. But I want you to get used to the system and do something every single day. Once you get it down, you can't even imagine what you can become. If you do a little more this week than you did last week, can you guys imagine where you'll be in 6 months or 1 year from now? Using the STAR report, you guys, is going to help you be aware, because now you can actually define what you need to do, where you need to improve. And you guys, this is all leading up to the 3rd step. Now, there's been people who have been plugging into the trainings or have been watching the recording trainings, but they haven't actually applied the content or the teaching, okay? In fact, some of you might even be overwhelmed because you're not sure where to start. And the trainings I'm talking about are the ones that are in our online YouTube video channel. And we've had them for ever since we got started. Tim started doing trainings and recording them and placing them there. But there's a lot of people that sometimes will get started on our team. First thing they'll do, they'll go and watch like a half a dozen trainings, but they're still not sure where to start. I want to clear this up for you guys, because you see, mentoring is really important. And that's why we have those trainings there, to help you with specific things. So for example, let's say that your struggle is with having an unsupportive spouse. And you ask about that on the mastermind, okay? During the challenges section of the mastermind. You put it in the comment box. Tim's actually going to be able to help you and guide you, okay, not only on the mastermind, but he can direct you to one of the recorded trainings to clear things up for you and help you get through that challenge. But here's the other side of the coin. If you don't speak up, you're never going to move forward. That could hold you back the whole time you're a part of our team. See, your success, you guys, is compiled of a bunch of little pieces that need to be clarified as you take action. More importantly, so that you know exactly what action to take. So the 3rd part of your success in becoming the leader you're looking for that can change your life in a matter of 1 week is to watch a specific number of training videos. And I'm going to give them to you in order, okay? So whether you're new or not, I would recommend going back and watching each of these again. And don't do it in one sitting, Don't do it if you're busy doing other things, like attending to kids, Facebook, or other things. I want you to sit, focus, and listen. Take notes so that you can actually take the appropriate steps to apply what's taught. Do this over like a 4 or 5 day period in order. And what this is going to do is it's going to set you up for designing your perfect day with your visualizations in a way that makes sense and it's going to be very powerful. So the first video you should watch, it's actually called Unproductive, Unorganized, and Burned Out. It's actually a time management training, you guys, so that you can get yourself set up with a schedule. So you can make sure that your family, your spouse, your kids, or any significant other is on board with you. Because those things are really important for you to attend to. The second video, you guys, it's called Mindset is Everything, and it's where you're going to learn how to set your goals. Basically breaking down success. You guys, we know that mindset is everything, and this is a real simple way to cycle your mindset and basically control your future. You're going to learn how to set realistic goals that will allow you to actually achieve them. And you guys understand that setting goals is critical to putting your visualizations together. Believable goals, goals that you have a vision of achieving and then building on that. See, these pieces that I'm talking about here tonight, are a part of a system. You guys, systems create duplication. Systems are what you need to do, because then we know anybody can win. The third video, you guys, you need to watch is called Belief, Training on Belief. Now, in the Training on Beliefs, you're going to learn what your belief systems are. If you haven't seen this, this is incredible. And when you watch it, you need to be honest with yourself. And you ask yourself, what do you score on a scale from 1 to 10 in 5 different areas, so that we know how to turn around and help you. You know, it's all about being aware of what's going on in your mind and the level of belief you have in 5 key areas. See, that way we can identify how to help you raise your belief. And the belief levels are found in your company, the belief in your products, what we offer here with this opportunity. The belief in your mentor is incredibly important, but these last 2 are critical, belief in yourself. And that's something that will happen over time. And the last thing is belief in others. You guys, as leaders in this, I want to tell you that we believe in you 110%. And that is so important for your success. The 4th video, you guys, is the Training on Visualization. So do you see how we're leading up to being able to create exactly what you need to have in place, so that you can actually write a visualization that's going to make sense to you. It's going to be based on who you are, where you're at, so that you can actually grow and develop yourself and your business from this point forward. I mean, how would you know what to visualize in terms of your belief level in yourself, for example, so that you have a track to run on if you never knew where you sat in relation to how much do you believe in yourself on a score from 1 to 10? So what it's going to do is it's going to give you the foundation so that you can build your visualization based on your reality. Then it's just a matter of awareness, of keeping track of what's working, what you need to improve upon, and update those visualizations daily if necessary to be sure that you're addressing any issues or obstacles that come up along the way. So you guys understand there's 3 key elements, okay, to you guys changing your life really forever when you follow the system. So number 1, it's a matter of engaging, not just being there, but actually taking part in the mastermind, the training, and the secret group. The second thing you want to do is send in your star report daily. This is critical, you guys, because how are we going to improve where you are if we don't know where you are? How are you going to be accountable and have somebody that you feel you can answer to if you don't do this on a daily basis? So that star report right now for everybody, even if you're brand new and don't even know what to do, go and get it out of the file menu in the secret group. Go read what it is all about, what the S, the T, the A, and the R stand for, and find somebody to be accountable to. Finally, you guys, watching those 4 key videos with a focus of actually applying the information and remembering that that final video is the key to creating your own personal visualization. That is, what does your perfect day look like? It actually needs to read like a movie. So you've got to be really super consistent with reading it every single day. And what I got to tell you is that Tim talked about to me today about creating a template so that you guys can all kind of run your visualizations on this template and tweak it to personalize it for yourself. But I want you to understand, don't wait for that template. I want you to start going forward, get things in motion. After this call is done, just get started. And then you can add to it as you go through the next 4 or 5 days, going through exactly what I've spoken to you about tonight. So you guys, this is pretty exciting for me to sit back and realize where we've come from when I first met Tim. You know, March 19th is the day that I got started. And I can tell you that things are in place now. And you can literally go from zero to hero, or leadership hero, so to speak. No matter where you are right now, you can totally become a different person within 1 week. I've actually seen it with people on my team. So to give you a summary point-by-point step, process and what I just talked about tonight, we're going to be posting this in the secret group so you can get started right away, especially for those of you that are new, or for those of you that have been kind of sitting back and not really taking the action that you need to and the steps that you need to tag in to what you have available here at your fingertips. If any of you have been tapping into the secret group and reading the comments or coming onto the mastermind, attending the trainings, you guys can tell things are starting to heat up. Pecha has been working night and day to get these ads tweaked and tested. I'm telling you, these are going to take off. Don't ever doubt that. People are taking more action and it's paying off big time. You do not want to be the person, you guys, who didn't do enough. You don't want to be that person that's watching others kind of walk across the stage, right, at the next big event, picking up awards. And I want to let you in on something, okay? Remember that Tim has been here before. He's actually watched people on his team from this previous company he was with. You guys, with the system that is like on steroids today with us. But he's watched them walk across the stage to the point where it took up almost the whole event. There were so many of them. See, Tim sees what we may not see right now, but I can tell you what he did back then was in an era where the internet was nowhere near as big a deal as it is today. We're all sitting in a super special place right now. I want you to all focus on doing all that you can do by following the steps that I've just laid out here. This is a critical piece of the beginning of the rest of your life and the rest of your time with this team. It may seem simple, it may seem small, but it's these small pieces that make the big deal. Follow the system, you guys. We have it all in place. And we know we can get you to a place where we know you can win. If you're on any other team, I would never be able to say that to you. I can say that honestly from my experience. And I understand that we absolutely believe you can do this. So you guys, I want you to take this training tonight, and I want you to take it to heart. And in the next 4 or 5 days, I want you to set yourself up for the success I know you all can have. You guys, we are just getting started with this, and I cannot tell you how excited I am as I continue to catch Tim's vision, be able to tag in with what Pecha is doing on a daily basis. This thing is so super huge, you won't even recognize what's going on, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years from now. Stick around, you guys, because this thing is going to absolutely take off like a rocket ship. But each one of you are a critical part of this. Each one of you can add to the whole. You can be an important part of your own life by just simply beginning and taking the steps necessary to make it happen. So you guys, I am so pleased to have been a part of this training with you and honored to be a part of Tim's team, Pecha's team, and a part of everybody that's on this call that's part of this team. It's so cool to be a part of something that I truly believe is going to go down in history. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. I think what we're going to do is, yes, Pecha?
I just want to add something here that I want to tell everybody that you guys have to treat this as a business because this is not that thing or the side task or the 1 hour per day you have to kind of spend on something that you're doing on the side. So this is a business. And you can't really achieve a high level of success by winging it. So that's one very, very important thing for you guys to understand tonight. And people spend thousands of dollars on mediocre trainings. What we have here is $1 million training and a one-on-one mentorship done by people who can lead you to the top. So if you personally don't believe that, just give us a chance. Come to us and ask what we can help you with, and just go do it. There will be no failure. So that's one of the things that I want you guys to think about tonight. Treat this as a business.
Absolutely.
So back to you, Angela.
Absolutely, Pecha. Thank you so much for that. That is so, so important. Absolutely. Some of these things that we're doing, you guys, may not seem important, but understand this is the key. The beginning steps of this are all the key. So don't hesitate, don't doubt, just step forward. You know, one time Tim said to me, and we were talking about, mentoring other people, and he said, do people join these businesses? Are they joining our team to fail? I said, no, of course not. They join to succeed. He said, then let's go succeed. No questions. So you guys, let's go do it. Have an absolutely awesome night. So we have the system.
Yeah, we have the system. I work day and night to iron out all the things to get you guys some traffic, and you have Tim and Angela and everybody who can help you with your daily tasks, and there's just no way that you guys can fail. So just do the action, and we'll post everything in the secret group, as Angela said. So we're glad to work with you.
Woohoo! Woo! Let's rock it out, you guys, big time.
Open up them lines.
Open up them lines? Okay, I'll open up them lines. I think it's open. Here, let me try it again. Oh, I don't think it's opening for me, Mike.
Oh, well, I better say thank you then. Thank you for that. That was awesome.
You're very welcome. Thank you for being on the call here, Mike, and everybody else too. Let's see if I can open it up. No, it's not letting me. Well, good to go, you guys. Enjoy the evening. I want you to relish in your future and take this seriously, because we are sitting in a very special place right now, and things are in place to make it happen. Good night, everybody.
Good night.